Open any American freezer and you'll likely find it stocked with a cornucopia of frozen food. From quick snacks to full meals, frozen food offers a convenient solution for busy lifestyles. From pizzas and ice cream to vegetables and entrees, frozen food has become a staple in our modern lives. Its convenience is undeniable, providing quick and easy options for families on the go. Whether it's a late-night craving or a last-minute dinner, frozen food is there to save the day. But what are the deeper cultural and historical forces that have shaped America's love affair with frozen food? How did we come to rely so heavily on these frosty delights? This essay will delve into the fascinating history of frozen food, tracing its evolution from a novel preservation method to a multi-billion-dollar industry. We'll look at the pioneers who first saw the potential in freezing food and how their innovations changed the way we eat. We'll explore the factors that have driven its popularity, from the rise of supermarkets and advertising to the demands of our fast-paced lives. The post-war boom, the advent of television dinners, and the increasing need for convenience all played a role in making frozen food a household staple. We'll also examine the evolving landscape of frozen food, with its growing emphasis on health, sustainability, and culinary innovation. Today, frozen food is not just about convenience, it's about quality and variety. From organic options to gourmet meals, the frozen food aisle has something for everyone. Finally, we'll consider the future of frozen food and its place in our evolving relationship with food. As technology advances, so too does the potential for frozen food to meet our needs in new and exciting ways. How can we balance the convenience of frozen food with a commitment to healthy, sustainable eating? It's a question that more and more consumers are asking as they seek to make better choices for themselves and the planet. And what does the future hold for this ubiquitous aspect of American food culture? With ongoing innovations and a growing focus on health and sustainability, the frozen food industry is poised to continue evolving, offering new solutions for the modern consumer. The story of frozen food begins not in a laboratory, but in the icy expanse of Labrador, a place where the harsh, frigid environment shaped the lives and livelihoods of its inhabitants. In 1912, while working as a fur trader, Clarence Birdseye made a remarkable observation that would change the way we preserve food forever. He noticed that fish caught and frozen quickly in the sub-zero temperatures retained their fresh flavor and texture even after thawing. This was a revelation, as it meant that food could be preserved without losing its quality. Intrigued by this natural preservation method, Birdseye set out to replicate this process scientifically. He experimented tirelessly, eventually patenting a method for flash freezing food in 1924. This method involved freezing food at extremely low temperatures very quickly, which prevented the formation of large ice crystals that could damage the food's cellular structure. Birdseye's groundbreaking invention coincided with the rise of another transformative technology, the home refrigerator. These appliances began to appear in American homes, making it possible for families to store frozen food conveniently. As refrigerators became commonplace in American homes in the 1930s and 40s, the stage was set for the mass adoption of frozen food. Families could now keep a variety of foods on hand for longer periods, reducing waste and making meal preparation easier. The post-World War II era saw an explosion in the popularity of frozen food, fueled by the convenience it offered to a nation increasingly enamored with efficiency. The ability to quickly prepare meals without sacrificing quality was a game-changer for busy households. The 1950s ushered in the era of the TV dinner, epitomized by Swanson's iconic frozen meal trays. These meals were designed to be heated and eaten in front of the television, reflecting the growing influence of TV on American culture. These pre-portioned, ready-to-heat meals perfectly captured the zeitgeist of the time, appealing to a culture captivated by the novelty of television and the allure of effortless convenience. The TV dinner became a symbol of modern living, representing a shift towards a more fast-paced, convenience-oriented lifestyle that continues to influence our eating habits today. The convenience of frozen food is undeniable. In today's fast-paced world where every minute counts, frozen food has become a lifesaver for many. It offers a quick and easy solution to the age-old dilemma of what's for dinner. With just a few minutes in the microwave or oven, a hot meal is ready to be served. This is especially true for busy families and individuals with limited time. Whether it's a parent juggling work and home responsibilities, or a professional needing a quick lunch at the office, frozen food fits seamlessly into their hectic schedules. A 2023 study by the Food Marketing Institute found that 98% of American households purchase frozen food, with convenience cited as the primary motivator. The variety and accessibility of frozen options have made it a staple in modern kitchens. Frozen food frees us from the constraints of seasonality, providing access to a global pantry of fruits, vegetables, and prepared meals year-round. No longer do we have to wait for summer to enjoy berries or for autumn to savor squash. It also minimizes food waste, as frozen foods have a significantly longer shelf life compared to their fresh counterparts. This means fewer trips to the grocery store and less spoiled food ending up in the trash. For those living in food deserts or with limited access to fresh produce, frozen food can provide a vital source of essential nutrients. It bridges the gap, ensuring that everyone, regardless of location, can have a balanced diet. However, this convenience comes at a cost. While frozen food offers many benefits, it also has its drawbacks. The rise of frozen food has coincided with a decline in home cooking and a shift away from traditional food cultures. The art of preparing meals from scratch is slowly fading, replaced by the ease of ready-made options. As we outsource more of our meals to the freezer aisle, we risk losing the culinary skills and food traditions that have been passed down through generations. The stories, techniques, and flavors that define our heritage are at risk of being forgotten in the face of modern convenience. Additionally, not all frozen foods are created equal. While some offer nutritious and balanced options, others are laden with preservatives, sodium, and unhealthy fats. It's essential to make informed choices and not rely solely on the convenience factor. In the end, it's about finding a balance. Embracing the convenience of frozen food while also cherishing the joy and tradition of home-cooked meals can lead to a healthier and more fulfilling lifestyle. The frozen food aisle of today is a far cry from the limited selections of decades past. Gone are the days of bland, mushy vegetables and uninspired entrees. Today's consumers demand more from their frozen food, and the industry has responded with a wave of innovation. Organic fruits and vegetables, once a niche market, are now readily available in the frozen food section. Plant-based meat alternatives, driven by the growing popularity of vegetarian and vegan diets, have also found a foothold in the freezer aisle. And for those seeking global flavors, the options are endless, from Indian curries and Thai noodles to Mexican enchiladas and Japanese dumplings. This culinary renaissance in the freezer aisle reflects a broader shift in consumer preferences towards healthier, more sustainable, and more adventurous eating habits. Frozen food manufacturers are increasingly catering to these demands, recognizing that convenience no longer trumps all other considerations.